Thank you all for coming out to watch this important trial. Really a case of democracy on trial, since we passed this, even after being won with 56% of the vote. I'm going to introduce Dr. Laura Solorio, who is the president of Protect Monterey County, and she'll then introduce one of our attorneys after her comments. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you for coming out. Saw some of you last night. So last year, a year ago, residents of Monterey County, citizens of Monterey County, voted by 56% to pass Measure Z. And when I talk to voters and say, oh, you know, we're going to court, they say, what do you mean, Measure Z passed? And I say, well, it doesn't always work that way. So the oil companies have decided to not allow democracy to work, but to try to win in the courtroom today. So it's our job to Protect Monterey County has joined formally with the County of Monterey with an amazing group of amazing legal team, which consists of the Stanford Environmental Law Clinic, the Center for Biological Diversity, and Robbins Kaplan. So together, we feel that Measure Z, which was based on good precedents in terms of the law, will be able to be defended fully. So we fully plan to implement Measure Z, and we look forward to your continued support. Thank you so much. I'd like to introduce from the Center for Biological Diversity, Cassidy Siegel, part of our legal team. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. I'm Cassie Siegel with the Center for Biological Diversity. During the Measure Z campaign, I saw firsthand the dedication and the passion of the people of Monterey County who took to the streets to gather signatures and advocate for the protections of Measure Z. These folks knew that fracking and drilling pollute the air we breathe and the water we drink. They knew that the oil industry was dumping toxic oil wastewater directly into our protected drinking water aquifers. They knew that California produces some of the dirtiest and most climate-damaging oil on the planet, and that the oil that comes from the San Ardo oil field here in Monterey County is more carbon intensive than the oil that comes from the tar sands of Alberta, Canada. That's why Monterey County voters passed Measure Z overwhelmingly, despite the massive oil industry campaign against it. As an attorney, I am committed to helping Protect Monterey County defend Measure Z against the 6 lawsuits that have been brought by oil industry interests seeking to overturn the will of the voters. And so is our entire legal team. This includes attorneys and students from the Stanford Environmental Law Clinic, the law firm Robbins Kaplan, and the Center for Biological Diversity. We know that Measure Z only passed because of the energy and the passion of the people of Monterey County. The oil industry is sending an army of lawyers into court to try to overturn the will of the voters. They're going to get to say a lot this week about their legal claims. But the law is on our side, and we don't believe that any will prevail. In California, the law is crystal clear. Communities like Monterey County have the ability to protect themselves from dangerous activities that can poison the air we breathe and the water we drink. The oil industry is throwing a grab bag of legal theories against Measure Z, but we are committed to standing with the people of Monterey County for as long as it takes to defend Measure Z until it's upheld. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming.
Do you want to take any quick questions?
Oh, questions, yeah. Does maybe
Sure,
the media,
sure.
Anybody have any questions?
Dr. Solario,
we can add the media's ask first.
So the 6 lawsuits going to be consolidated? How are the 6 lawsuits going to be dealt with?
The 6 lawsuits are consolidated, and so all 6 plaintiffs will be in court today and all week arguing their case, and the judge is going to manage that. It's just going to go as it does. We'll know more after this morning.
How many days is the trial going to take? Like 34 days?
The trial is scheduled to take all week through Friday.
And can we get a decision on Friday?
It's very unlikely that the court will rule from the bench on Friday. And typically you get a decision about 90 days after the hearing is done.
Talk about the national implications of this particular case.
This case has nationwide implications. Measure Z is one of the strongest and most protective measures to pass anywhere in the country. And the precedent that we set here in California is incredibly important for other cities in California that want to protect themselves from oil industry pollution, and other states that have laws like California and like the state of New York, where about 200 fracking bans passed and were upheld by the highest court in New York.
Are applications for drilling and new permits, are they on hold now? Are these processes still continuing, or are they with the state still taking new applications for drilling? Apples? Right now.
Pursuant to an agreement between the oil industry plaintiffs and the County of Monterey, Measure Z has been temporarily stayed. And we believe, based on state oil regulatory data, that the state has continued to issue permits for new wells in Monterey County. And we believe that Measure Z will be upheld after the hearings this week, and we will be asking the court again to lift that stay and let Measure Z go into effect.
Yeah.
Yay!
Again, thank you all for coming, and whenever we gather any of our folks together, we want to remind folks that this is going to be a long haul, and if anybody has any ability to make a donation to the legal defense of Measure Z, this is a good time to both make a donation and also reach out to your friends and family, because everybody wants to protect Monterey County. Thank you.